Dear students, in the previous video lecture, I discussed how to find derivatives of current and voltages at time t equal to 0 plus. I also discussed some previous year GATE questions asked on the topic transient circuit analysis. In this video lecture, first I am going to discuss the equivalent circuit of inductor and capacitor in Laplace domain. Then I'll discuss previous year GATE questions asked in electrical, electronics and instrumentation branch. So let's see how to write the model of inductor and capacitor in Laplace domain. See, first is with zero initial conditions. With zero initial condition. When the initial condition is 0, now suppose we are having an inductor. This is L. This is the voltage applied across the inductor. This is plus minus Vt. Here the current flowing will be It. So now this can be replaced in Laplace domain. It will be how much? Inductor will be replaced by S into L. Here it will be Laplace transform of Vt will be Vs, and here the current will be Is. Clear? This is for inductor. Now come to capacitor. If we have capacitor, so let us see how to write. This is Vt. This is capacitor C. This is circuit in time domain. This circuit is in time domain. Now we have to convert it into Laplace domain. So in the Laplace domain, what happens? The capacitor will be replaced by 1 upon Cs, and here it is Vs, and here it is Is. The current is Is. Clear? This is the circuits with zero initial condition. Now we'll have the inductors and capacitors having some initial conditions. So let us see how to write the circuit for inductor and capacitor having initial conditions. Now we are writing for with inductors, inductor having initial condition. That means circuit is not relaxed. Circuit is not relaxed. So let us see. Here we are having an inductor. This is L. This is It. This is Vt. You are applying the voltage Vt. So this is inductor L. Now what they are saying? It is given that initially the current flowing through the inductor was IL 0. Initially the current flowing through the inductor was IL 0. So now we have to write the equivalent circuit in Laplace domain. So how will you write in Laplace domain? How will you write in Laplace domain? So let us see. If you apply Kirchhoff's voltage law, so we can write Vt is nothing but voltage. This is Vt is the voltage of the source, as well as this is the voltage across inductor. So Vt will be written as L into dit upon dt. L into dit upon dt. Now let us take Laplace on both sides. Vt will be equal to Laplace of L into dit upon dt. So what will be the Laplace of Vt? The Laplace of Vt will be nothing but Vs will be equal to. Now we have to find the Laplace of L into di upon dt. So how to find? Suppose if the function ft is given and Laplace of ft is fs. Laplace of ft is fs. Then what will you do? Then if you have to find the Laplace of dft upon dt, this is the property of Laplace. So it will be equal to sfs minus f0 plus. sfs minus sf0 plus. So here it will be how much? L is constant into, here it will be S into Is minus IL0 plus. IL0 plus. Here IL0 will be equal to IL 0 plus because inductor does not allow sudden change in current. From here we can write Vs will be equal to SL into Is minus L IL 0 plus. This is the final equation in Laplace domain. So now we have to write the equivalent circuit. So let us see how to write equivalent circuit. Here the voltage will be replaced by Vs. So I am replacing it by Vs plus minus. Current will be now Is. Now this inductor will be replaced by what? It will be replaced by S into L. So here the inductor is being replaced by S into L. Now what do you see? This is Vs. This is the term of voltage. The whole term is representing voltage, and here the whole term is representing voltage. That means here the voltage drop across through this inductor will be SL into Is. Now we have to show this voltage drop. So the voltage drop can only be shown by voltage source. So we'll have to show one voltage source in the circuit. Now we'll complete the circuit. Now we have to write the value of voltage source. So here the value of voltage source will be L into IL 0 plus. L into IL 0 plus. Now we have to write the direction of voltage source. So here see the direction will be how much? It is in minus. Minus means what? It is plus minus. So here it will be minus plus. Here it will be minus plus. So this is the important circuit. This is equivalent circuit of inductor in Laplace domain with initial conditions. That means some time will be, that means if some current will be given to you, then you write L into IL 0 plus will be the voltage drop. Suppose somebody is giving you here the value of IL 0 plus is equal to 2 ampere, L is equal to 1 Henry. Clear? L is equal to 1 Henry. So how will you write? Here it will be 1 into S, and here it will be minus plus 1 into 2, that means 2 volt. So you will have to represent like this. You will have to represent the circuit like this. So this is about inductor. Let us discuss the circuit of capacitor. Let us discuss the circuit of capacitor. Now instead of inductor, here it will be capacitor. Capacitor having initial condition. So let us assume you are having a capacitor C. This is Vt plus minus. This is current It, and they are saying that initially there was a potential across the capacitor and it was Vc0. Vc0 was the potential across the capacitor. Now we have to write the circuit in Laplace domain. So how will you write? You know the current flowing through the capacitor is It. It is equal to C into dVt upon dt, because Vt is the voltage across this capacitor. So now what will you do? We'll write the Laplace. We'll take the Laplace on both sides. So Laplace of C into dVt upon dt. So from here, if you write, here it will be Laplace of It will be Is equal to C into C is constant. Now here, what will be the Laplace of this term? Laplace of this term will be S into Vs minus Vc0 plus, that means initial voltage. So from here we will write Is will be equal to Cs into Vs minus C into Vc0 plus. From here we will write, since we have to write in terms of Vs, so Cs into Vs will be equal to Is plus C into Vc0 plus. So now we will divide by Cs. So here it will be Vs will be equal to 1 upon Cs into Is plus Vc0 plus divided by S. So this is the final equation of capacitor in Laplace domain. Clear? So now we have to draw the equivalent circuit. So this is one voltage term, this is another voltage term. So equivalent circuit will be like this one. We will have a capacitor, it will be replaced by 1 upon Cs. Now we are having another voltage source. Here the value of voltage source is Vc0 plus divided by S. So here it will be Vc0 plus divided by S, and here it will be Vs. Here it will be Vs. Here it will be Vs. Now here the current will be Is. Now we have to show the direction of voltage source. So here the potential drop through this one will be plus minus 1 by Cs into Is. So similarly here the direction of voltage is positive. So here it will be written as positive, negative. So this is the equivalent circuit of capacitor in Laplace domain having some initial conditions. Clear? Now let us discuss some more previous year gate questions asked on the topic electrical transients. So let's start with first question. See, the question was asked in GATE 14 electronics and communication engineering. It is given that you are having a current source, its value is 10 ut. Now you are having a dependent source, then a resistor is there, and after the resistor you are having an inductor, you are having one more resistor. Here the voltage is V0 T, 5 ohm, 2 Henry. Here it is Ix, here it is Ix, here it is 2Ix, 5 ohm. Clear? The circuit is given like this one. We have to find the value of V0 T for t tends to infinity. You have to find V0 T for t tends to infinity. Clear? That means this output voltage when the time t tends to infinity. Clear? So let us see. Here the switch is not given. See here, switch is not given, but here they have given 10 into ut. So what is the meaning of 10 into ut? So if you plot the graph of 10 ut into ut, so 10 into ut means what? Ut is equal to 0 for time t less than 0, and it is equal to 1 for time t greater than 0. So here the graph of current is like this one. This is the graph of current. This is the graph of current versus time. That means if the switch is not given to you, but they have written 10 into ut, you can understand that before t equal to 0, the supply was off. Clear? So now what will you do? Now the 10 ampere of current will start flowing in this circuit. So let us see. We have to find when the time t tends to infinity. So when the time t will become equal to infinity, then what will happen with this inductor? The inductor will be replaced by short circuit. So I am replacing the inductor by short circuit. Come to dependent source, its value is 2Ix. Now we have to look at the branch. So branch, that means Ix is depending on this branch. So we have to find the value of Ix. Now here what will happen? This V0 T will become equal to V0 infinity. So you see Ix is flowing through this one. So Ix will be written as V0 infinity divided by 5. This is the value of Ix. Clear? Now you see 10 ampere is current flowing through this branch. Ix is coming out from here. So here the current will be 10 minus Ix. Current in this branch will be 10 minus Ix. If current is 10 minus Ix, then what will you do? You can easily apply Kirchhoff's voltage law here. You can easily apply Kirchhoff's voltage law, or even if you don't apply Kirchhoff's voltage law, simply you write, yes, you'll have to apply Kirchhoff's voltage law. So if you are applying Kirchhoff's voltage law, so it will be how much? See here, total voltage across this branch is V0 infinity. So V0 infinity will be equal to, Here what is the value of voltage? Here this voltage is plus minus 2ix. Here the voltage will be plus minus 10 minus ix into 5. So V0 by infinity will be equal to 2ix plus 5 into 10 minus ix. Clear? So V0 infinity will be written as 2 minus 5, that means minus 3 ix plus 50. Minus 3 ix plus 50. So here ix will be replaced by V0 infinity by 5. So minus 3 V0 infinity divided by 5 plus 50 V0 infinity. So from here it will be 8 V0 infinity by 5 will be equal to 50. From here V0 infinity will be equal to, from here V0 infinity will be equal to 31.25 volt. V0 infinity will be equal to 31.25 volt. So this is the answer of first question. Let us solve one more question. It was asked in GATE 2015 Electronics and Communication Engineering. Here a capacitor is given, its value is 0.1 microfarad. Clear? Here it is 120 ohm, here it is 3 volt, here it is A, B, this is the switch box. This is the switch box. Clear? Here they are saying that switch is thrown from position A to B at t equal to 0. That means switch is thrown from A to B at t equal to 0. Means initially the switch was connected at A, now it is being thrown to B at time t equal to 0. Now you have to find the energy in microjoule taken from the 3 volt source to charge the 0.1 microfarad capacitor from 0 volt to 3 volt. You have to find energy in microjoule, taken from 3 volt source to charge the capacitor from 0 volt to 3 volt. So let us see how to find. When the switch was at position A, that means when here you see the switch is given like this one. This is the switch. So now initially switch was at position A. So when the switch was at position A, you can see there was no any connection with this battery. So no current was flowing through this capacitor. When the switch is connected to B, so let us draw the circuit. Now the circuit will look like this one. The switch is being connected to the capacitor 0.1 microfarad. Here it is 120 ohm. Here it is 3 volt. Here it is 3 volt. So you can also show the 3 volt battery by like this one. This will be connected to ground terminal. So this is your 3 volt battery. Now you have to find the energy stored to charge the capacitor from 0 volt to 3 volt. Energy stored. What is the formula of energy stored? If you have to find energy stored, so energy is power into time. So you will have to write the expression for power. It will be dt. You will have to integrate. You will have to integrate over time. So this will be the formula for energy. So now we have to see how much energy is being stored by this capacitor. Clear? So let us see how to find. What is the expression for power? Power is equal to voltage into current. So now voltage is how much? You see, when the capacitor will be charged to 3 volt, when the capacitor will be charged to 3 volt, or we can say this 3 volt battery is delivering the current IT. So voltage is known to you, it is 3 into simply 3 volt into what will be the value of current? Current will be IT dt. Current will be IT dt. Clear? Now how much time will be taken to charge this capacitor to 3 volt? See, 3 volt is the maximum value and it will be possible only at time t tends to infinity. So we'll integrate from 0 to infinity. We'll integrate from 0 to infinity. Clear? We'll integrate from 0 to infinity. Now we have to write the expression for current IT. We have to write the expression for current IT. So to write the expression for current IT, what can you do? First we'll write the voltage expression for voltage across this capacitor. Expression for voltage across this capacitor. Then you can write the current IT. So how will you write expression for voltage? Expression for voltage, we write VC 0 will be equal to 0 volt, VC infinity is equal to 3 volt, and time constant tau is equal to R into C, that means 120 into 0.21 microfarad, that means 12 microsecond. Time tau is equal to 12 microsecond. Clear? So now we'll write what? We'll write the expression for VCT. It is equal to V infinity. Infinity is 3 plus 0 minus 3 into e to the power minus t by tau. So from here VCT is equal to 3 into 1 minus e to the power minus t by tau. VCT is equal to 3 into 1 minus e to the power minus t by tau. This is the expression for VCT. Now what will you do? We write the expression for current ICT or IT, current flowing through the capacitor. It will be equal to C into dVCT upon dt. So C, the value of C is given 0.1 into 10 to the power minus 6 into dVc upon dt. Integrate differentiation of this part will be 0. So here if you are differentiating, minus minus will become plus. So into 3 into 1 upon tau into e to the power minus t by tau. So from here you get what is the value of time constant tau? It is 12 microsecond, that means minus 6. So here it is, here this part is coming 0.3 by 12. Here it is coming 0.3 by 12 into e to the power minus t by tau. Now we have to put this expression here. If you put this expression here, so energy will be equal to 3 into IT. That means 3 into 0.3 by 12 integration e to the power minus t by tau, e to the power minus t by tau, 0 to infinity dt. Clear? So if you integrate this part, so it will be equal to 3 into 0.3 by 12 into integration of this part will be how much? E to the power minus t by tau, and here the whole term will be divided by how much? Whole term will be divided by 1 by tau. Here the whole term will be divided by 1 by tau. That means it can also be written as tau will come at the numerator. So here you will write tau is 12 into 10 to the power minus 6 microsecond. The limit of integration will be 0 from 0 to infinity. 0 to infinity. So here it will be 1. So from here if you calculate, it will be equal to 0.9 microjoule. Here it is coming 0.9 microjoule. The answer is 0.9 microjoule of energy will be taken to charge this capacitor. Clear? The question was simple. Only you have to write the expression for current and then you have to integrate for energy. See the next question. GATE 2015 Electronics and Communication Engineering. Circuit is given to you. This is 5 by 6 farad plus minus VCT, 5 by 6 farad plus minus VCT. This is 2 ohm, this is 3 ohm. At time t equal to 0, the switch has been closed. The voltage is 10 volt. They are saying switch is closed at t equal to 0, assuming 0 initial conditions. Find the value of VCT at t equal to 1 second. We have to find VCT at t equal to 1 second. So let us see how to find, come to the solution. So when the switch is closed, we have to write the expression for VCT. So to write the expression for VCT, you require only three terms: V0, V infinity and time constant tau. So let us write for V0. For V0, once the switch is closed, switch was open, so VC0 will be equal to how much? It was equal to 0 volt. It was equal to 0 volt. Now for VC infinity, see, this will be, the circuit will be like this one. Here the capacitor will be open circuited and this voltage will be VC infinity. Here it is 2 ohm, here it is 3 ohm, 10 volt. So now you see this 10 voltage is being divided into two resistors. So you will have to find the voltage across this resistor. So VC infinity will be how much? It will be equal to 10 into, apply potential divider rule, 2 divided by 2 plus 3, that means 5, so it is equal to 4 volt. So you got VC infinity equal to 4 volt. Next you have to write time constant tau, it will be equal to R into C. For finding time constant, what will you do? You will deactivate this source, it will be replaced by short circuit. So 3 and 2 will be in parallel. So R equivalent will be equal to how much? R equivalent will be equal to 3 into 2, that means 6 by 5 into, here it is 5 by 6, so it is equal to 1 second. Here it is time constant tau is equal to 1 second. Clear? So time constant tau is equal to 1 second. That means what will you do? You will write the expression for voltage. You will write the expression for voltage VCT. If you write the expression for VCT, so here it will be how much? Here it will be VCT will be equal to V infinity plus V0 minus V infinity. That means 4 plus 0 minus 4 into e to the power minus t by 1. So you have to put t equal to 1 second. So you write VC1 will be equal to 4 into 1 minus e to the power minus 1. So from here you will get its value will be 2.528 volt. It will be 2.528 volt will be the value of voltage across capacitor. Voltage across capacitor at t equal to 1 second. Clear? Come to next question. Come to next question. Gate 16, instrumentation engineering. This question was asked in instrumentation engineering. A waveform is given here, Vt. Here it is 6, here it is 3. This is 6, this is 3, this is T. Now they are saying that this Vt is being applied across this circuit. This is 1 ohm, this is 1.5 Henry, this is 1 ohm, this is 1 ohm, this is plus minus Vt, this is minus, this is plus minus Vt, this is current It, this is current It, 1 ohm and 1 ohm resistors are there. Clear? So now you have to find IT at t equal to 1 second. You have to find IT at t equal to 1 second. So let us see how to solve this type of question. No switch is given, but the waveform is like this. Waveform is like this. And here that means that waveform was started from t equal to minus infinity and up to t equal to 0 second, the value is 3 volt. So you can write, if the graph is given, so you can write this Vt is equal to 3 volt for t less than 0 equal to 6 volt for t greater than 0. So let us see, let us draw the circuit for t less than 0. If time t is less than 0, then the circuit will be like this one. Inductor will be replaced by short circuit. 1 ohm, 1, 1. Here it is. Now the voltage will be how much? 3 volt. Here the current is I. Here the current is I. So what will be the value of this current? I. And this current will nothing but I0 minus. This current will be nothing but I0 minus. So if you find I0 minus, here it is 3 volt. Here it is 3 volt. Suppose this current is capital I. Suppose this current is capital I. 1 ohm parallel, that means 0.5 plus 1 ohm in series 1.5. So we write I equal to 3 divided by 1.5, that means 2 ampere. That means I 0 minus was equal to I 0 minus equal to how much? Now this current 2 ampere current will be divided into two branches, two parallel branches. So 1 ampere current will flow through this one. So here it will be 1 ampere. I0 minus will be 1 ampere. Next, come to second circuit. T greater than 0. T greater than 0, the circuit will look like this one. 1, 1, 1. Now the voltage will be 6 volt. Voltage will be 6 volt. This is current IT. Now we have to find the expression for this current IT, and initially the current was 1 ampere. So now what will happen? We'll have to find I infinity. Now we'll have to find I infinity. So I infinity will be how much? See, this is the linear circuit. So what is the meaning of linear circuit? Here the voltage was 3 volt, current was 1 ampere. If the voltage is 6 volt, current will be how much? When the inductor will be short circuited, current will be how much? Now the current will be 2 ampere for time t tends to infinity. So that's why I am writing I infinity will be equal to 2 ampere. And I0 plus was equal to how much? It was equal to 1 ampere. Next, we have to write the value of time constant tau. So if you write time constant tau, you will have to replace by short circuit. So 1 plus 1, this will be in parallel, this will be in parallel. You have to treat this as voltage source. So this will be become 0.5 plus 1 ohm will be in series. So total R equivalent will be equal to 1.5. R equivalent will be 1.5. So time constant tau will be equal to L by R equivalent. So L by R equivalent means 1.5 by 1.5. It is equal to 1 second. It is equal to 1 second. So now what we have to write? You have to write the current IT, I infinity 2 plus I0 minus I infinity means 1 minus 2. That means minus 1 into e to the power minus t by 1. So you have to find IT at t equal to 1 second. So it will be 2 minus e to the power minus 1. 2 minus e to the power minus 1. So from here its value is coming 1.632 ampere. From here its value is coming 1.632 ampere. Clear? 1.632 ampere. Let us solve one more question. GATE 2016 Instrumentation Engineering. It is given graph for current IT is given 1 to t 8 ampere, time t in second. They are saying this current IT is passed through uncharged 1 farad capacitor. This IT is being passed through. This IT is being passed through one uncharged capacitor of 1 farad. Find the voltage across the capacitor for t greater than 2 seconds. You have to find this voltage VCT for t greater than 2 seconds. For t greater than 2 seconds. So here current is how much? Current is 8 ampere from time 1 to 2 seconds. From time 1 to 2 seconds. So if you write the expression for voltage across capacitor VCT, it will equal to how much? 1 by C into IT dt. Clear? So 1 by C into IT dt. Clear? So now what will be the integration time? It will be minus infinity to t, minus infinity to t, where t is greater than 2 seconds. So let us see. 1 by C. C is 1 farad, so 1 by 1 into current IT. If you write current IT, so current IT up to 1 second current was 0. So from 1 second the current is coming 8 ampere. From 1 second the current is coming 8 ampere. From 1 second the current is coming 8 ampere. From 1 second the current is coming 8 ampere. So here it will be 8 into dt. From how much time? 1 to, see here, you will write plus infinity limit we have to, because you know that once the current is being applied across the capacitor, the voltage will start charging. Now when the voltage becomes 0, so after 2 seconds voltage is 0. So now what will happen? The capacitor will be neither charging nor discharging. Why? Because capacitor will charge only if there is supply, and capacitor will discharge only if there is the resistor connected across the capacitor, so that there will be some path and it will start discharging. But here what will happen? After this source will be 0, so it will be open circuited. After 2 seconds capacitor will be open circuited. So here what will be the limit? Limit will be this one. Limit will be this one. Clear? 1 to 2. So here its answer will be 8 into t. T from 1 to 2, that means 8 volt. Answer will be 8 volt. Answer will be 8 volt. Let us solve one more problem. GATE 2015 Instrumentation Engineering. They have given VC 0 minus equal to 10 volt, and here R equal to 10 kilo ohm, C equal to 1 microfarad, plus minus VCT plus minus VCT, t equal to 0. T equal to 0, the switch is closed. You have to find VCT at 10 millisecond. VCT, voltage across capacitor, at 10 millisecond. So let us see how to find. So come to solution. You know VC 0 plus will be equal to VC 0 minus, and it is equal to 10 volt. Now we have to write VC infinity. So VC infinity will be how much? You will see the capacitor will start discharging through this resistor. So when the time t reaches to infinity, the voltage across capacitor will become how much? It will become 0. So we write 0 volt. time constant tau is equal to R into C. So 1 microfarad into 10 kilo ohm. So micro into kilo, it will become 10 millisecond. It will become 10 millisecond. So if you write the expression for voltage across capacitor VCT, V infinity that means 0 plus V0 minus V infinity. That means here it will be 10 into, here it will be 10 into e to the power minus t by 10, where t is in millisecond. So you write VCT at t equal to 10 millisecond will be equal to 10 into e to the power minus 1. 10 into e to the power minus 1. So it is coming 3.68 volt. Or you can also write directly the value of VCT, because time constant is equal to 10 millisecond and they are asking you the value at time constant, that means at 10 millisecond. So at time constant what happens? If it is decaying, so it will reach to 36.8% of initial value, and if it is rising, then it will reach to 63.21% of final value. So you can directly write 3.68 volt. GATE 2007 instrumentation. See this question. You are having a RC circuit. This is plus minus VIT. This is C. This is R. This is plus minus V naught T. This is plus minus V naught T. It is given that VIT is equal to 5 plus 3 cos omega t. VIT is 5 plus 3 cos omega t. They are saying that steady state output, steady state output is V naught t is equal to P plus Q cos omega t minus 5. If omega c into r equal to 2, then find P and Q. This is the question. Now let us see how to solve this question. Let us see how to solve this question. Clear? So let us see how to solve. See, VIT is 5 plus 3 cos omega t, that means one DC source, one AC source. If two sources are present, that means this is the summation of two voltage source, then we can apply superposition theorem here to find the solution. So how to apply superposition theorem? First let us consider with 5 volt only. By superposition theorem. If you are applying superposition theorem, then what will happen? When the 5 volt battery will be connected, then what will happen? This capacitor will be open circuited for long time. That means they are asking you in steady state. So this capacitor will be open circuited. It means no current is flowing through this capacitor. So voltage across this resistor will become how much? This current is 0. So I into R will be 0. So let us assume this is equal to V naught 1. So V naught 1 is equal to how much? 0 volt. So we got V naught 1 equal to 0 volt. Now what we have to do? We'll draw the another circuit. This is R. Now what are you doing? Now you are connecting a voltage source of 3 cos omega t. Here you are connecting 3 cos omega t, a voltage of 3 cos omega t. Clear? If this is 3 cos omega t, next you have to write the expression. Here it will be V naught to t. You have to write V naught to t. So V naught 2t will be how much? V naught 2t will be written as V naught 2t will be written as. Let us see how to solve this type of question. Suppose this is Vi1t. Vi1t, this is V naught 2t or Vi2t it is. So you write in Laplace domain, this will be replaced by 1 by Cs. So you write V naught 2s will be equal to Vi2s into R divided by 1 plus R divided by R plus 1 upon Cs. 1 upon Cs. So here you write V naught 2s will be equal to Vi2s into RCS divided by RCS plus 1. RCS plus 1. So what can you do? We can replace S by j omega, come in frequency domain. So V naught 2 j omega will be equal to Vi2 j omega into RCS, that means j omega RC divided by j omega RC plus 1. So now we write V naught 2 j omega will be equal to Vi2. It is input voltage is 3 cos omega t into j omega RC. It is already given omega RC. The value of omega RC is equal to 2. So here it will be how much? J2 divided by J2 plus 1. J2 divided by J2 plus 1. So here it is J6 divided by J2 plus 1 into cos omega t into cos omega t. Clear? It is equal to cos omega t. So now how to write the solution? Because you have to write final answer. You already know that because of first voltage the output voltage was 0. So you write V naught t will be equal to V naught 1t plus V naught 2t. 1t is 0 plus it is equal to cos omega t into J6 divided by J2 plus 1. Now how to solve this one? See the trick. Here it will be cos omega t into J6. Write the magnitude. If you write the magnitude only, it will be, the magnitude of 6 will be 6 divided by under root 2 square, that means 4 plus 1. So here it is coming 6 by root 5 cos omega t. Now we have to write angle. If you write the angle theta or phi, so angle will be how much? You see, here the angle is 0. Here the angle of this part, x plus jy. What is the value? Tan inverse y by x. So here real term is 0 only, imaginary term is 0, that means angle is 90 degree. Now here it come to denominator. If it is in denominator, so angle will be subtracted. Now here angle will be tan inverse y by x, that means tan inverse 2 by 1. So tan inverse 2. So we can write this expression V naught t will be equal to 6 by root 5 cos omega t. Now this angle will be added because you write magnitude at the angle theta. So this angle will be added. So cos omega t plus 90 degree minus tan inverse 2. 90 degree minus tan inverse 2. Clear? But in the question it was given that q cos omega t minus phi. The question it was given q cos omega t minus phi. And here what do you see? Here it is q cos omega t. It is plus phi. It is given plus phi. So that means if you are taking minus of this one, that means you can say q is equal to 6 by root 5 and phi is equal to minus 90 degree plus tan inverse 2. This is value of phi, this is value of phi, this is value of q, and this is value of q, and P is equal to 0. P is equal to 0. The question was not difficult. Question was not difficult. Let us discuss one more problem. Asked in GATE 2016 Electrical Engineering E16. Initial voltage across the capacitor is 4 volt. It is given that 5 microfarad, 5 ohm. Clear? Switch was closed at T equal to 0. Initial voltage across the capacitor is 4 volt. Find the charge in microcoulomb lost by the capacitor from time t equal to 25 microsecond to t equal to 100 microsecond. You have to find in between this time charge lost by capacitor in microcoulomb. So let us see how to find this. You know the charge is equal to C into V. So we'll have to find the expression for voltage across this capacitor. So what will be the expression for voltage? Voltage VC0 minus is equal to 4 volt. VC infinity will be equal to 0 volt. So the expression for this one VCT will be equal to VCT. The expression will be 4 into e to the power minus t divided by tau. Tau is here how much? Tau is your 25 microsecond. Tau is your 25 microsecond. Tau is your 25 microsecond because tau is equal to R into C. Tau is equal to R into C. So we got VCT. Now we have to find charge lost. So charge lost Q is equal to how much? Q is equal to C into VCT. So if you write the expression for charge QT, so here it will be C. C is equal to 5 microfarad. That means 5 into 10 to the power minus 6 into VCT. 4 into e to the power minus t by tau. 4 into e to the power minus t by tau. So now we have to find the charge lost from this to this. This microsecond 25 microsecond to 100 microsecond. So you write Q25 minus Q100. It will be equal to how much? You will put first t equal to 25, then we will put t equal to 100. So here it is 20 into 10 to the power minus 6 into, here it will be e to the power minus 25 by denominator will also be 25 minus e to the power minus 100 divided by 25. That means 20 into 10 to the power minus 6 into e to the power minus 1 minus e to the power minus 4. So from here the answer is coming. From here the answer is coming 6.99 microcoulomb. Answer is 6.99 microcoulomb. Answer is 6.99 microcoulomb. Clear? So in this question there is one more trick, that you have calculated the expression for voltage across capacitor VCT. Next you can find current ICT, and after finding current IT you can write Q is nothing but integration of IT dt. So you can find like this one also, but since you already know the value of capacitor, so Q is equal to C into V. So by this way you can find the answer. So today I discussed these important questions that has been asked in GATE examination. So in the next video lecture I'll discuss some more questions, and I'll start a new concept in the transient circuit analysis. Clear?